What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Skeleton Crew. But before we do get into that, remember, hit that subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know on everything Star Wars. Don't forget, I have a membership program and a merch store that you definitely want to go check out. And as always, once you're done watching this video, go check out my last one. Give that one a thumbs up. And make sure as you're watching this video, you smash that like button so we get this video trending. Let's start the show. It appears that we got a new image for the Skeleton Crew, but there is also some other information when it comes to the character and some crossovers. So recently, the co-creator Chris Ford and lead actor Drew Law were guests on the most recent episode of the Dagobah Dispatch podcast by Entertainment Weekly to discuss the upcoming Star Wars show, which is expected to be released on Disney Plus before the end of the year. So most probably we'll have Ahsoka, and then we'll get that sometime at the end of the year. The story is centered around a group of 4 kids who do get lost in outer space when trying to find their way back home, get into various adventures along with Jude Law's adult character. Now, there has been no public footage so far of this show, but there are short teaser previews that were shown at Star Wars Celebration, and here you'll see the image in Europe when it came out, and it was only exclusive to attendees. Now, that featured Jude Law's yet unnamed character levitating an object. No one will confirm that he's actually a Jedi, and the entire team remains tight-lipped about the character's origins and motivations, and yet hinted, though, Law, that the kids will not always find him entirely on their side. And he goes a little in depth on his character, but not really much still that gives us enough to understand who he actually is and what he'll bring to the table for these kids. But at some point, Lucasfilm will have to start opening up about him and the children from the show, because it's already going to be a hard job to market a show that not really many people know about. We know about the timeline that it is during the Mandoverse, but again, not a lot is known about this. Now, instead of everything with everything going on, Skeleton Crew is gonna have to rely on just the word of mouth and diehard fans to watch this, almost regardless of how hard they do go on this marketing and potentially having a key ingredient in the show with a big name actor such as Jude Law. One would figure or wonder or think or assume that they potentially might have a cameo in it. Now, there has been some speculation and rumor that there might be some cameos, but it seems that apparently during the celebration, during that Star Wars Celebration, that there might not even be some crossovers. Like, we might not see Boba Fett, Ahsoka, Mando. We might not see anybody. And that's something that's a little concerning for me, because I feel like a show that is so new, that has all these brand new characters that you're going to be hearing a new story on, I feel like you might want one particular cameo. But if they don't, it's totally fine. I want to see how well they can do with a brand new series with characters that we've never met before. So I guess this will put Lucasfilm to the test to see what they can do, kind of like when we got The Mandalorian, but you still had some cameos there. But if this one doesn't have any cameos, I want to see how much of a good job they will do with this series. But comment down below, guys, because remember, this is a show that's supposed to, incorporate with the Mandoverse and potentially will be in the Mando movie when it all gets into its culmination of everything with all the characters. So at one point, they will meet all the characters. So how important really are they to the storyline? Well, I guess we'll find out at the end of the Skeleton Crew Season 1, and when we get our Mandoverse movie, or even as soon as Season 4 of The Mandalorian. But for more Star Wars content, hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know on everything Star Wars. Don't forget, I have a membership program and a merch store, and as always, the Eternal Sith. Then, now, forever. Later, guys.